About 8 years after the Great Pandemic, a peculiar pattern emerged. Unexplained strokes and sudden heart attacks began to claim healthy young adults. No prior symptoms, no family history. Still, they were misattributed to lifestyle factors, until a dance influencer collapsed. Tragedy trended. The algorithm made everyone notice. The public suspected a vaccine side effect, but the data didn't correlate. Epidemiologists connected the dots. A symptomless variant of the original virus had infected almost everyone years ago. And now, for reasons unknown, it was activating as a delayed clotting disorder, DCRS7. At first, the odds were still reassuring, 1 in 80,000. But the activation rate doubled each quarter. To prevent mass panic, government committed unprecedented funding to accelerate research. A global initiative fed every shred of biomedical data into massive models trained to decode biology with inhuman precision. The breakthrough signal came from the clot-resistant microstroke survivors. The AI linked this to bad tempers, revealing that rage releases a unique clot-busting compound. The model ran simulations, thousands at first, then millions. The result was consistent. Anger was the cure. Government, desperate to restore order, marketed the rage therapy, and the news broke like wildfire. Public health campaigns flipped overnight. Meditation apps vanished. Tech moved fast, offering new ones. Scream Steam, Yell Well. Rage rooms popped up everywhere. The internet was deliberately throttled. Mandatory ads ran for 60 seconds minimum. Therapists changed course, guiding clients not toward peace but productive fury. The calm and polite struggled to adapt, while primetime news anchors thrived because they barely had to change a thing. A new music genre, screamcore punk, topped the charts. A crying baby became a mandatory collar tune. And while the world roared, a group of scientists quietly studied the neurochemistry of compassion in search of an alternative cure. And they found a different pathway to the same destination. But it was slower and required an act of kindness in the age of rage. They tried to share their discovery, but they were fighting against a cure that was already working. News anchors dismissed their research as homeopathic bullshit. But by 2030, researchers noticed a diminishing effect. To trigger the same protective biochemical response, people had to get louder, nastier. And so began the second wave, the survival of the angriest. Domestic violence rates shattered records. Cases of full-blown psychosis surged. Governments issued a daily dose of anger amplification supplements. But then, a consequence no model predicted. The screams continued, but the cradles stayed empty. Children stopped being born. Initially, researchers blamed external factors: radiation, microplastics, pollution. But the truth, discovered at fertility clinics, was internal. The chronic cortisol spikes from years of relentless rage had disrupted the delicate hormonal balance. The mandatory collar tune that once fueled fury now echoed a shared grief. The silence left by the absence of new life was louder than any scream, and in that silence, the world finally heard the kind ones. Their slower solution was infinitely faster than no solution at all. It started awkwardly. People poured into the streets, desperately searching for anyone in need of help. The homeless were overwhelmed with offerings of food. Tech again moved fast. A meditation app, once banned, returned as Kind Mind. Kindie music dethroned screamcore punk. Rage influencers became irrelevant. In China, a kindness rating was added to the social credit system. Tourism in Japan exploded as millions flocked there to learn kintsugi, the art of finding beauty in broken. But beneath the clumsy and comical acts of kindness, people rediscovered a long-forgotten side effect, the exquisite joy of helping others. And that fundamentally changed something. And then everything. Eventually, when a synthetic vaccine was developed, there was a collective fear of returning to the way things were. But people remained kind. The prescription was for the body, but it cured the soul.